We're just a few moments away from first pitch here at G. Ken Adams Field as we welcome the Stryker Panthers to take on your Eden Bombers. We will be back in a few minutes with the starting lineups as this one is just about to get underway.
Welcome to G. Ken Adams Field, the home of Eden Bomber Baseball. Our game today features the guests on the scoreboard, the Stryker Panthers versus our own Eden Bombers. Let's meet the teams. First for Stryker. And your non-starters, number 32, Sean Buer. Here's the starting lineup for the Panthers. Leading off, third baseman, number 3, Bradley Williams. Batting second baseman, number 22, Chandler Lloyd. Batting third, the shortstop, number 11, Daniel Donovan. Batting fourth and pitching tonight, number 4, Will Donovan. Batting fifth, doing the catching, number 2, Eli Caps. Batting sixth, the left fielder, number 19, Dylan Rivas. Batting seventh, first baseman, number 20, Cooper Stuckey. Batting eighth, center fielder, number 5, Walker Atkinson. And batting ninth, right fielder, number 15, Corbin Cruz. The Panthers are coached by Austin Nichols, Mike Donovan, and Alex Michael. Now for the Bombers. Non-starters, number 2, Bruno Santonia. Number 7, Jackson Klinger. Number 12, Wyatt Wheeler. Number 13, Gage Cisneros. Number 22, Caden Teal. Number 24, Parker Moyer. And number 25, Zane Stahl. Now your starting lineup for your Bombers. Leading off, center fielder, number 8, Max Radebaugh. Batting second, third baseman, number 20, Christian Owens. Batting third, the shortstop, number 10, Kyler Sapp. Batting fourth, the DH, number 4, Braden Worley. And he's DHing for the right fielder, number 9, Zane Oberlin. Batting fifth and doing the pitching, number 3, Corbin Chrisman. Batting sixth, the left fielder, number 5, Corbin Olds. Batting seventh, first baseman, number 14, Lane Brandt. Batting eighth, doing the catching, number 27, Caden Stantz. And batting ninth, second baseman, number 11, Carter Stanky. The head coach for the Bombers is Brian Moore. He's assisted by Nate Garza, Chad Leidensparger, and Tanner Sanders. Ladies and gentlemen, we live in the greatest country in the world with freedoms like no other. To honor America, will you please rise? Gentlemen, remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem. Our umpires for today's game are Cody Meyer and Steve Elwood.
National anthem brought to you.
We'd also like to welcome Alex Wright,
Did you know
who's doing a game on for Z104.5 Superstar Country, along with our own Aiden Newfeld, who's streaming the game on YouTube.
I'd like to welcome everyone to the stream today. A beautiful day for baseball here. No long sleeves, but a little bit windy. The wind is going to be blowing from right to left, as maybe a little bit out towards center even. It is pretty windy. It might come into play today as the Bombers play host to the Stryker Panthers. A little bit about these two teams. Coming in, the Bombers are 6-6 overall, 4-1 in the BBC, this being another BBC game for them. They really fared well late last week and early this week, kind of running the table in the BBC. Look at those standings. Montpelier still at first, as they're undefeated in the league, followed by Eden, Hilltop at 3, Pettysville 4. Stryker, however, is 1-8 overall, 0-4 in the BBC, in last place this year. Since our last broadcast, the Bombers are 3-2. They dropped 2 on Saturday at the Bomber Invite, and then they picked up a win just yesterday in run rule fashion against Fayette, 16-1.
Leading off for Stryker, the top of the first, The third baseman, number 3, Bradley Williams.
So as we're about to get underway here, we will note Stryker's one win was against Litchfield, Michigan, back earlier this season. Corbin Chrisman on the mound. He fires as that one is popped up toward first base side. Ran over there to glove that one, no problem. One away, one pitch for Corbin Chrisman. He's seen a decent amount of work so far this year, but around 8 innings. Looking to do his best against the Panthers today.
Second baseman, number 22, Chandler Lloyd.
Again, Stryker, a young, small team this year. That one's cut on and missed. Only 10 players saw out there on the field. I do understand some dual sport track and baseball, so they may be a little low today. That one is hit hard to Stanky. Can't come up with it. Throws. And just in time, he retires the second batter of the game. Good job to collect himself after missing the backhand there to retire the batter. So we've got 2 away here early in this one.
Shortstop, number 11, Daniel Donovan.
Again, the BBC standings goes Montpelier, Eden, Hilltop. Those 3 teams are the main ones in contention this year. There's swing and miss there by Donovan. Eden kind of hoping Montpelier messes up here down the stretch, as that is their only conference loss so far this year. Chrisman winds and fires. That one's popped up towards Brandt. It's going to get over his head, and that one will land in for a single for Donovan. Throw back in gets by him. Really no play there. That one just over the head of Brandt at first. So there'll be a runner on first with 2 outs.
The pitcher, number 4, Will Donovan.
So Will Donovan, the cleanup man, up for the Panthers. Chrisman deals that one, low and outside, ball 1. Good secondary jump on first by Daniel Donovan. That one's hit hard to Stanky at second. Fields it no problem. Flips over to first, and that will head to the bottom half of the first inning. Couple soft ground outs there. Chrisman looking good so far. We will be back in about a minute or so for the bottom half of the first inning. Bombers due up here in the bottom of the first inning. They'll have another chance to pick up a league win on Thursday as they will be hosting Holgate. Keep looking at their schedule for the week. Friday, they will play host to Fairview, who is having a great season so far. We will be broadcasting both those games, Thursday and Friday. First pitch, 5 p.m. Really, Holgate, I believe, the last league game for the Bombers. So if they pick up a win today and a win on Thursday, it's just really waiting around for Montpelier to drop a game against a BBC opponent if they want to have a chance to win the league this year.
Leading off for the Bombers. And the bomb the first. Center fielder, number 8, Max Radebaugh.
Radebaugh continues his great season here today, batting .452 on the year. Has a great defensive year as well out in center field as he awaits the 0-0. He lets that one outside, ball 1. Donovan again misses low and outside. It'll be 2-0 on the center fielder for the Bombers. Donovan fires. That one's fouled, back out of play. It'll go to 2-1. Again, mentioning Fairview, very strong opponent. They took down Montpelier for their first loss of the season. I believe that was last week. So Radebaugh gets the 2-1 here. It'll be outside, 3-1. I think Fairview and Montpelier, that one might have went into extra innings, and Fairview ended up picking up the win there. So there'll be a tough opponent coming in here Friday for the Bombers. As that one gets Radebaugh, so the leadoff man will be on. Early hit by pitch from Will Donovan.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 20, Christian Owens.
Radebaugh looks to be okay, walking that one off. Bring up Owens. Batting .387 on the year. One actually might have got him in the elbow. Taking a little bit more time, just make sure he's good down there at first base. I think the Bombers may have some chances to steal some bases today. Radebaugh still looks like he's good now. He's getting the sliding glove on and back to play. So Christian Owens will have a chance here early with Radebaugh standing on first. Still tied 0-0 here in the bottom of the first inning. Again, very windy today. Anything up in the air might be a challenge. Will Donovan checks the runner. Gonna come set. There goes Radebaugh. Swing just to protect. He'll be in there, no problem. Didn't even have to slide there. Good protective swing by Owens. So Radebaugh, no hesitation there. Took off, and he was standing up on the bag before the throw was even close. So we'll see if he wants to take third here. Second baseman holding on. Donovan checks and throws back to second. Radebaugh strolls back casually. No threat there. So it'll be 0-1 on Christian Owens. As Radebaugh stands aboard a second. That one swung high towards shortstop. Daniel Donovan comes on and makes the grab for the first out of the inning. Pretty high fly ball.
Batter, shortstop, number 10, Tyler Sapp.
Wind didn't really seem to be a factor there. Kyler Sapp leads the team in batting average this year at .485. Radebaugh still decent lead out there at second. And he takes off to third. No swing from Sapp. The throw down over the head of the third baseman. Radebaugh is going to score easily. Bombers strike first in this one. It'll be 1-0. Eli Capps with the error on the throw. Set over the base head of the third baseman, Bradley Williams. So it'll be 1-0. Nobody aboard for Kyler Sapp, hot hitter for the Bombers. That breaking ball gets behind the back of Sapp. Nearly got him there. One away in the bottom of the first. Donovan from the windup. That one fouled back toward the behind the plate. Will be 1-2. Not a lot of strikeouts from Sapp so far. Good job of putting the ball in play when he gets behind. Good things happen. He's got home run on the year, Sapp does. As that one is he fouled back again, out of play. Got to think today he might have a chance with that wind kind of blowing out toward left field here. If he gets one up high, could be a chance today. He awaits the 1-2. That one, good fastball, hit foul. Gets toward out bullpen there, and that one's going to be foul as well. Good job of staying alive. So we'll go again here at 1-2, one away. Bases cleared. Bombers lead 1-0 early in this one. Donovan from the windup now. That fastball misses, just a bit low and outside. 2-2. Two count. Sapp swing and miss. Good breaking ball there by Donovan, so they'll be 2 away.
Now batting designated hitter number 4, Braden Worley.
This will be Braden Worley. He's had a couple good games as of late since he has filled in that DH role, batting for a few different players so far. He watches that one a little bit high, gets off the glove there. It'll be 1-0. I believe Braden Worley was dealing with some sort of injury early on this year. Hasn't seen the field too much, but been pretty good in that DH role so far. Today he bats for Zane Oberlin, the right fielder. That one is hammered into center field. That's going to be over the head. And that ball is gone. Braden Worley, dead center field. 360. What a hit that was. Wow, that got out in a hurry. Bombers 2, Panthers 0 from the absolute bomb by Braden Worley. Wow. Just saying earlier, there was a chance today. Thought maybe Sapp would do it, but Braden Worley, the DH, with an absolute bomb, dead center field.
The pitcher number 3, Corbin Christman.
It at least was 380 there. That cleared the center field fence by quite a margin. Now it'll be Corbin Christman as he gets a breaking ball high and inside. And talk about that hit from Worley. That got out in a hurry. Corbin Christman awaits the 1-0 here. Swinging on. That one was a little low. 1-1. So Braden Worley batting .320 out of that DH role he's taken on here lately. Adds to it there with a home run. Corbin Christman watches one. It'll be 1-2. Christman looking to help himself out as he's doing the pitching today for the Bombers. That one is popped up shallow center field. Don't think he's going to come on in time. That'll get down. Corbin Christman now aboard with 2 away. Maybe the center fielder playing a little deep after Worley's bomb. Lets that one drop in front of him. Christman is aboard.
Now batting the left fielder number 5, Corbin Olds.
So Corbin Olds now digs in. Corbin Christman stands up first with 2 away. Bombers up 2-0 here in the bottom of the first. There goes Chrisman. The throw down, not going to be in time. He's in there standing up. This one might turn into a track meet if the Bombers can keep getting runners on. Looks like 2 so far. Radeball had 2 stolen bases. Now Chrisman with 1, not even really close. Both got in standing up. As Chrisman there, he takes off to third. And no throw. He'll be in there. Has 4 stolen bases here in this inning. Last time Radeball stole third, the catcher Eli Capps sent it over to the third baseman's head, and Radeball was in to score. Corbin Olds awaits the 1-1. Watches one high. That one gets away from the catcher, and Corbin Chrisman will come to score, no problem. I think that one actually came off the umpire. He's taking a walk now. Just kind of an unfortunate play there. Eli Capps missed it behind the plate, and the umpire kind of took the brunt of that one. Kind of
right off of his face mask.
That one
He had nothing better to do.
came off the mask, rolled toward the Bomber dugout, and Corbin Chrisman strolled in to make it 3-0 here in the bottom of the first.
That'll be a 3-0 lead for the Eden Bombers early in this first inning.
So Stryker trying to get that third out here.
Umpire seems to be fine though, just kind of
Corbin Olds
trying to tuck him off guard.
is at 2-1 here.
Completely missed the
He's
ball.
batting 303 out of the 6th position today.
But 2-0 count.
And that one's going to get him.
In the elbow.
So Corbin Chrisman with a hit by pitch.
Number 5, Corbin Olds takes that one.
So they'll be Corbin Olds. Got that one in the elbow. That one, he's going to have to walk that one off as it got him in the elbow. And now we just now see the bat boy running in with Braden Worley's home run ball. It might have rolled that far. It took him that long to go and find that one. So that one got out of here.
We're going to have number 14, Lane Brandt.
So it'll be the left-handed hitting first baseman Lane Brandt with Corbin Olds standing on first.
Lane Brandt.
Lane had a heck of a game yesterday at Fayette. Went all 5 innings, only allowed 1 run, and collected a couple hits last night against Fayette as they'll check the runner. Olds dives back in time. Yeah, Brandt had a good game last night. Hopefully that can help him at the plate here today. Donovan checks on the runner. Olds at first. Big lead over there. As they'll check and throw again. Kind of a low throw. But first baseman gloved it. No chance for him to make an attempt to tag Olds. He shortens his lead by a half step now here. You got to think he's probably taking off first pitch here, and he does. Brandt takes outside. Chance there. That one gets over the head into center field. Olds to third. No throw. That was definitely the best throw by Eli Capps behind the plate so far today, but nobody was home at second. I mean, he had a chance. Good tag there by Donovan at short, and they might have had Olds, but that one escaped out into center field. Brandt swing, tips, fouls into the catcher's mitt there. It'll be 1-1. There is absolutely a ton of room out in right center field. That one hit hard down the first base line, but foul. There is absolutely a ton of room in right center field right now. The right fielder maybe 20 feet from the line. And with the wind kind of headed toward left, you think the lefty Brandt would be eyeing all that green space out there. Bombers lead at 3-0. Looking to add on here. Corbin Olds stands at second. Lane Brandt watches a breaking ball. Miss just a little high. It'll be 2-2. Donovan from the windup. Watches that one a little bit high. Ball 3. So it'll be 3-2-2. Corbin Olds stands on third. Bombers love to scratch him across here. Payoff pitch. That one's hit hard towards first. Bounces off the first baseman. Brandt's going to leg that one out. He's safe.
He's safe on a very very close play.
Great effort by Will Donovan to run over and get that one. It kind of careened off the first baseman, Cooper Stuckey. But Donovan sprinted over there, kind of did a half shove toss, nearly got Lane Brandt over at first, but he reaches in time.
The batter, catcher, number 27, Caden Stance.
That was a very tough play by Cooper Stuckey. That one bounced just right in front of him, a rocket off the bat. Corbin Olds will score. Bombers lead it 4-0. Don't think we have a chance of a steal here. But that one gets in the dirt past the catcher. Lane Brandt will steal over to second. Perhaps the big first baseman not getting the green light just to take off, as the other runners have so far for the Bombers today. So Caden Stance climbs in. He's got a 1-0 count as Lane Brandt stands on second base. Bombers lead it 4-0. And that one, throw over to second. Brandt scrambles back in time. Good move there by Will Donovan. But Brandt's lead wasn't too big. He able to get back in time. Similar lead here as the pitch to Stance is a breaking ball. And that one got in there, called strike one. Catcher for the Bombers looking to extend here as a little action from the shortstop at second. No throw there. And big swing and miss there. Breaking ball outside. Definitely fooled there. It'll be 1-2 on the Bomber catcher. They've done their damage here with 2 outs in the bottom of the first. I think scoring 3 of their 4 runs with 2 away. Now Brandt in scoring position. Stance takes ball high, 2-2. So Caden Stance looking to drive in another one here to add to the Bombers' lead. Donovan fires, and that one's going to hit Stance. Third hit by pitch, and it's all been right in the back elbow area for the Bombers. So now there'll be runners first and second.
Runners on first and second. The 9-hole hitter, number 11, Carter Stinky.
Now batting, second baseman, number 11, Carter Stanky.
So Carter Stanky digs in with 2 away here. Inning extended for the Bombers with 2 away. That one's drove into left field. Kind of short. Left fielder coming on. Can't make the grab. Lane Brandt sent from third. Stance will score. That'll score 2. And Stanky now taking off to third. Nobody home. And he's going to be sent home on the error throw. Little League home run for Carter Stanky. Definitely took advantage of that one. I remember his older brother Ethan always taking advantage on the extra bases on a hit there. That one just missed by the left fielder, Dylan Rivas. And then Brandt scored, Stance scored, and on the throw home, Stanky took off to third. Error throw there. Brings Stanky all the way home for your second home run of the game.
Rate 'em all.
So now it'll be 7-0. As the order flips, rate a ball second time around here.
Sometimes you'll have that in high school ball where some throws just aren't there where they're supposed to be.
Rate a ball was hit by a pitch, his first at bat.
That'll bring up the top of the lineup for the Eden Bombers.
As that one misses, no. It'll be 1-1. Called strike there.
Stole a couple bases, later scored. He's sitting at a 1-1 count now, 2 outs.
So rate a ball, takes ball low, 2-1. Donovan from the windup with the bases clear here. That one's hit into center field. Long way to run, and he's not going to get there. Is Walker Atkinson. Again with the win. Those outfielders are playing real deep today. Radeball put that one in a place he could not get to.
Helping his batting average out even more.
Now batting number 20, Christian Owens.
Owens flied out last time at the plate. We'll see if Radeball is running wild here. Green light right away. The last stole 2 bases last time as there's a throw over. Donovan half expecting that. But you got to think the way the Bombers are running today, Radeball is going to take off as soon as he sees that front foot come off the mound.
11 stolen bases on the season.
0-0 for Crispin here. There goes Radeball. Inside, no throw.
He's going to throw it down to the pitcher.
So Radeball with his 3rd swiped bag so far today. See, big lead over there at second.
That pitch came in for a strike.
Donovan the throw back. And again, not in time. Scrambled back there. Pretty good move. Throw a little high there to get a tag down, but you got to think Radeball is probably taking off here. Owens at the plate. Radeball, no steal, and the ball gets behind Caps, and Radeball will trot down to 3rd. Christian Owens at the plate for the Bombers.
Will Donovan just having trouble with
Batting
control.
387 on the year. Top of the order.
He's hit 3
Has all hit very well for the Bombers this year. As he hammers that one towards second, gets past him. That's going to be extra bases for Christian Owens. That one rolls all the way to the wall. Owens fast, round second. He's coming to 3rd. The throw. Good job over there by Bradley Williams to glove that one. Christian Owens running wild there with the triple. He'll bring in Radeball. It'll go to 8-0. Bombers up, bottom of the 1st here.
The batter number 10, Kyler Sapp.
RBI triple for Christian Owens.
So we'll still have 2-away here as Owens stands on 3rd. Kyler Sapp at the plate. That one's golfed way high. Back left field. That's over his head, but stays in here. Owens will score. Sapp to 2nd. Throw in, and Sapp will stay at 2nd. Thought that one might have a chance. Kind of a low pitch there. Sapp kind of golfed that one out into left field over the head
Now batting number 4,
of Rivas.
Braden Worley.
That'll extend the lead 9-0.
So it'll be 9-0 Bombers. Doing all this damage with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 1st. Braden Worley, absolute bomb last time he was at the plate. Got to think he's probably thinking he wants to do that again. Kyler Sapp stands on 2nd. 9-0 Bombers. Stryker Panthers just cannot get that 3rd out of the inning. Sapp takes off toward 3rd. Worley drills that one into left. Sapp will round 3rd, score, no problem. Worley stays at 1st. Great piece of hitting there by Braden Worley. Hit hard out to left as he'll be tally his 2nd hit of the game. It'll be 10-0
Number
Bombers.
3, Corbin Chrisman.
They'll bring out number 3, Corbin Chrisman.
Corbin Chrisman now.
Bombers for the 2nd time in this 1st inning.
He'll be up to the plate as Worley stands on 3rd. He's going to get hit by a pitch.
There'll be another hit by
4th hit by pitch
Will Donovan.
of the day. That one got Chrisman in the back.
That'll move Braden Worley to 2nd. Corbin Chrisman will now be on 1st. And number 5, Corbin Olds.
Olds the victim of one of those hit by pitches last time as the Stryker coach is out to talk to his pitcher, Will Donovan.
For the Stryker Panthers, talk to his team. Hopefully light a little bit of a fire.
So Corbin Chrisman
Get this last out of this inning.
hit by pitch there. He'll stand on 1st. Braden Worley with the single
Early in this
on
bottom
2nd.
of the 1st with Christian Owens and Kyler Sapp, their 2 3-hitters, getting 2 outs early.
So it'll be 10-0. Bombers are leading here in the bottom of the 1st. They scored 1 run before they had 2 outs. Stryker has not been able
Now batting
to get that last out here.
Corbin Olds.
For the Eden Bombers.
Olds looking to add on with runners on first and second. As Donovan rocks and fires. That one misses inside, gets past the catcher. Runners advance 90 feet. I believe every Bomber hitter has scored in this one. So Worley at third. Chrisman at second. As Olds takes a ball two. A little bit outside. I love what you see if you're head coach Brian Moore for the Bombers so far in this one. That one misses. Kareem's away from Caps. Worley scores standing up. So that'll make it 11-0 Bombers. So now we've got just one runner on third. 3-0 is the count on Corbin Olds. He was hit by a pitch his last plate appearance. That one's in there, called strike one. Donovan from the windup now. That one's called strike two. Olds ducked out of the way of that one, but called strike two. So it'll be a full count here. Panthers really trying to get that third out of the inning. That one's hammered into left center. That'll score Chrisman, no problem. Corbin Olds takes off to second as it rolls to the wall. He'll be nice stand-up double there for Olds.
The batter, number 14, Lane Brandt.
That'll be Brandt. Sort of an infield single his last time up. The Bombers have scored 11 with 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. They lead at 12-0. Good breaking the ball there by Donovan. Called strike one. And that one's inside, gets past Caps. Olds will stroll down 90 feet closer. He'll be at third base. So Lane Brandt looking to add to his productive day yesterday against Fayette. He's reached that one. Flied back out of play on top of the Bomber dugout. Very impressive what the Bombers have done here with 2 outs, adding 11 runs. We're still in the bottom of the first. Donovan fires. Brandt cut on, missed. And he will be down on strikes to end the inning. Bombers score 11 with 2 outs. They lead it 12-0 as we head to the top of the second inning.
Even 12. Stryker 0. up for the Panthers. In the top of the second, the catcher, number 2, Eli
And welcome
Caps.
back, ladies and gentlemen.
Bombers leading 12-0 early in this one as Corbin Chrisman fires a strike there.
Baseball for you all as the Eden
We are in the top of the second inning.
lead 12-0 against the Stryker
Bombers
Panthers.
looking to move to 7-6 with a win here today.
6, Eli
Great breaking ball there by Corbin Chrisman. He's ahead 0-2.
takes that pitch
No subs so far for the Bombers.
strike as well, so we'll have an 0-2 count.
Chrisman deals. Swung on, cut and missed. Out number 1. Worked very quickly. 3 pitches there.
Out of this second inning, number 19, Dylan Rivas.
The batter, left fielder, number 19, Dylan Rivas.
So Stryker struggled early in that first inning.
That one
Defensively, for sure.
1.
As Chrisman fires that one into the dirt, 1-0.
Corbin Chrisman, the pitcher for the Eden Bombers. Steps off as the
Beautiful day for baseball. Thought we might have some storms, but those cleared out.
1-0.
That one misses a little low, 2-0. Storms cleared out. We're able to play baseball today. A little windy.
2-0.
Nothing too terrible. That one is grounded towards second baseman. Stanky ranges over. Gloves it, flips it to Brand at first. And there's 2 away here in the top of the second.
This inning, as Dylan Rivas kind of just
Now
chopped
batting,
that
the first
one
baseman,
into
number
a nice
20,
little
Cooper
hole. Second
Stuckey.
baseman, nice routine play for the
Stuckey
Eden
trying to
Bombers.
get the Panthers going here in this one.
Good job down there by Carter Stanky. Number 20, Cooper
That
Stuckey.
one down in the dirt, ball 1.
This first one for the ball.
Stuckey, the first baseman for the Panthers. As Chrisman misses again, low in the dirt.
Pitch low and in the dirt for ball 2.
Love to see Corbin Chrisman have a great day here today.
Corbin Chrisman
His last outing
up here at the plate. He's got some
wasn't the
velocity.
greatest against Hicksville.
That one is
That one's hit
down
hard.
Hit
Left field.
hard. Left fielder
And
under
ranging back
base.
is Corbin Olds, and he makes an impressive catch out there in left field for the third out of the inning. I thought that one might have a chance. Maybe I'm just hoping to see some fireworks here in this one. As Corbin Olds comes on, makes a good catch in the left field. Bombers lead it 12-0. We'll head to the home half of the second inning. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Pitching change here for the Stryker Panthers.
Around that first inning, they read all 12 runs on 9
Now pitching
hits.
for Stryker, number 6,
Errors by the
Eli
Stryker
Caps.
Panthers. Allowed some runs to
So
the
Eli
Leading off
Caps.
Eden. In the bottom of the second,
going.
number 27, Caden Stance.
Eli Caps goes from behind the plate to pitching. Will Donovan, his day is done after giving up 12 in the first. He'll be in center field, and Atkinson's will now be behind the plate. As first pitch there misses, low and inside, ball 1.
Eli Caps.
So Bombers leading 12-0. We are in the bottom of the second inning.
1-0.
Stance cut on and missed. 1-1.
1-1 count now to Caden Stance. Catcher for the
Stance, victim of the several hit by pitches in the first inning. He watches that one. Good discipline there. Lay off that ball in the dirt. 2-1.
2-1 count now to Caden Stance.
Again, beautiful day for baseball here at G. Ken Adams Field. Caps fires. That one's upstairs. Stance kind of got out of the way of that one. It'll be 3-1 on the catcher for the Bombers. And that one's behind his back. He'll hustle down to first, and the leadoff man will be aboard for the Bombers.
Oh, the Eaton Bombers up 12-0. We'll see if they keep on stealing bases against these Stryker Panthers, who really struggle as they have
The
given
batter,
up
number
5
11, Carter Stanky.
that they have given up already and stolen bases on them.
5 stolen bases so far for the Bombers, but you got to think with a 12-run lead, Stance is probably not running. He's got a huge lead over there at first, though,
This is high and inside for
as Stanky takes ball 1 high and inside.
Carter, the second baseman for the
Not as big of a lead by Stance now. That one's going to be in there for ball 2.
ball 2.
Caps struggling to find it here early in this one, as this is the second batter he has faced.
First, but he's just holding tight with a 12.
No sign of a run here. That one's hammered to third baseman. Can't come up with it. Throws it over to second. And shortstop cut that one off. Bradley Williams kind of awkwardly gloved that one. Not able to field it cleanly. Throws it to second, but not in time to get Caden
The
Stance.
batter, number 8, Max Radeball.
Personally, I'd probably give it an infield single on that because I don't think the third baseman makes that play down to first. So
So Radeball watches one high, and the runners will advance. Kind of, Caden Stance kind of held up and waited for Brian Moore to signal him down to third. So it'll be runners on second and third, none away here. Bombers up big, 12-0, bottom of the second, as Max Radeball watches ball 2 inside.
Max Radeball, he got up twice in the first inning, had 3 stolen bases, was hit by pitch.
Radeball already has a full game of stats in this one. Got hit by a pitch, a single, 3 stolen bases. So his stat sheet pretty full so far in this one. His third plate appearance in 2 innings. He's up 3-0. Donovan Cap struggling to find the strike zone as that gets above the head of Radeball, as he'll head down to first to load the bases.
Showing some good sportsmanship here, leaving the runners where they are at third and
Now
second.
batting, number 20, Christian Owens.
So number 22,
Christian Owens now with the bases juiced. Caps will work from the windup.
he popped out his first
Struggling to
at-bat.
find the strike zone here. None out.
Nice looking
Bottom
triple
of
RBI
the
triple. His
second inning.
next at bat in the first inning, later scored.
Owens legged out a triple last time at the plate on a hard hit ball into right center field.
Eli Caps with bases loaded, no outs.
Caps from the windup.
Here comes the pitch.
Owens
Bounce
hit that
goes
one
far
hard
to
to third.
baseman
Gloved and can't beat the man to third.
man over to third.
So Stance will score. Everybody advances. Bradley Williams fielded that one cleanly. Got in a foot race with Stanky.
Third, way to ball to second.
But Stanky beat him to the bag over at third. So it'll probably be a
Now
fielder's
batting
choice
number
for
10,
Christian
Tyler
Owens.
Sapp.
Third baseman for the Stryker Panthers. Bradley Wines. He just was a little confused. He wasn't
A rough
sure where
day
to go.
for the Panthers defensively as Sapp drills that one into left center field. It'll get down. It'll score one. Gets behind the fielders. Radeball will score from third.
That's gonna
Owens is going to be staying at third. So maybe a single there and then an error. Scores two. Bombers now up 15-0 on the Panthers.
Stanky scores.
Now batting number 4, Braden Worley.
Christian Owens gets down to third base.
So Max Radeball adds his third run scored of the day.
Nice hit there by Kyler
As
Sapp.
Braden Worley watches one
Braden
for
Worley.
ball one.
Plate. This first pitch misses for ball one.
Really, that home run by Worley in the first got the Bomber offense just absolutely juiced.
Solo home run out
Have
to
not
center
let
field.
up
His first
since.
at bat. Next he had an
None
RBI
away.
single.
1-0 count here in the bottom of 2. As kind of a half check swing, said he goes.
Strike one.
So it'll be 1-1 on Worley.
1-1 count. Now we have runners on second and third. The lead is now
Bombers got runners on second and third.
15-0 in the bottom of the second.
As Caps came on in relief. Struggling to find it here.
That one
Worley watches, called strike 2.
corner of the strike zone for strike
Perhaps a breaking ball there from Caps.
a 1-2 count.
Now Worley, 1 and 2. We're going to add to his good day so far. That
Hit
one is
high
golfed
up in
way
the
high
air.
in the
Second
air.
baseman getting
Second
underneath
baseman
that
Chandler
wind.
Lloyd under it
That
and
wind,
can't
I
come
tell
up
you,
with
that
it.
wind.
Wind might have played a factor there. Adds to the rough day for the Panthers so far in this one. So Braden Worley
The batter number 3, Corbin Cressman.
Braden Worley reaches on perhaps an error there.
Bases loaded for number 3, Corbin Chrisman, the pitcher. He scored twice. He was hit by pitch.
Bases loaded again as that one got behind the catcher. Again, Bombers holding their runners here.
Catcher can't get a glove on it, so it goes
As they hold a 15-0 lead. We're in the bottom of the second inning.
Eden already rattled off 12 hits here in this ball game. We're in the bottom of the second.
Corbin Chrisman swings and fouls one back. It'll be 1-1.
Sorry, that doesn't miss that. Miss going fair as it was a foul ball.
Still no outs here. Eli Caps came on in relief at the top of this inning.
1-1 count now.
Struggled to get an out in this one. That one over the head of Corbin Chrisman.
2-1 count
Caps
now.
really struggling to find the strike zone. Seems like when he does, the Bombers take advantage and they've put it in play.
0 outs.
Bases loaded. Corbin Chrisman at the plate.
Here comes the pitch.
That one's hit hard to short
Shortstop
under
goes
the
past
glove
it.
of Daniel Donovan. That will score one. Station to station for the Bombers as the Panthers get that one in.
Owens comes in to score.
16-0 now the lead for the Bombers.
Did bounce off of the shortstop's glove, so I would classify that as an error.
The batter number 5, Corbin Olds.
Olds 1 for 1 so far today with a hit by pitch as well.
First, as that first pitch comes into a strike.
And we've got Kyler Sapp on third, Braden Worley on second, and Corbin Chrisman on first.
Comes that 0-1 down,
As
it's crushed down
Olds
the third
drills
base
that
line.
one foul
Ball.
down the third base line. Very hard hit ball.
Foul, so
Must have just been foul past the third baseman Williams.
our first 0-2 count for Eli Caps. See if he can come through. and
Caps
get the
ahead
first out
here,
of this game
0-2.
for the Stryker
He's
Panthers.
struggled to find the zone so
We have a
far.
16-0 ball
No
game
outs
here in Eden, Ohio.
here in the bottom of the second. Shakes off the sign and deals. Just a bit inside as Olds takes that one. It'll be 1-2. I think a pretty decent pitch there by Caps.
Up here, it looked pretty close. Here comes that 1-2. That one's
And
hit.
Olds hits that one right up the middle, gets past second base. We'll go station to station for the Bombers again. It'll be 17-0. Kyler Sepp.
The batter,
The
number
runner
14,
scoring on that one.
Lane Brandt.
RBI single there by Corbin Olds. As number 14, Lane Brandt, struck out his last time.
Brandt watches one, a little upstairs, ball one.
Ball one.
Single and a strikeout for the first baseman for the Bombers so far here tonight. As Caps working from the windup, bases loaded, none away.
1-0. That misses outside.
Good frame job there by Atkinson, who's come on to catch, but does not get the call. It'll be 2-0. Love to see Brandt swing away here. Keep his good. That one's drilled to second. Gloves it, throws it, and he'll toss out Brandt at first. Good play there by the left-handed second baseman, Chandler Lloyd. Brandt does pick up an RBI on that one as Braden Worley comes in to score.
But we do get our first out of the inning.
Looks like we've got a pinch hitter here for the Bombers. It'll be Gage Cisneros.
Now batting for the Bombers, number 13, Gage Cisneros.
13.
He'll be hitting for Caden Stance. Would not surprise me if he will come in to catch
Coming in
as well.
for catcher Caden Stance to pinch hit.
But we've got runners on second and third. Bombers up 18-0. We're in the bottom of the second. Just recorded the first out of the inning. As Cisneros watches that breaking ball miss outside. Ball one. Cisneros, a freshman this year for the Bombers.
Just heard he is a freshman here for the Eaton Bombers, so that's nice to see these guys getting
Watches
in.
that one high. Ball two.
Goal two. Good job by Eaton coach Brian Moore getting these young fellas in as this game is pretty much over as it is 18-0.
This will be only the fourth plate appearance for Cisneros as he watches a called strike one. Fourth plate appearance for the freshman in his young varsity career here.
Now for the Eaton Bombers.
As that one gets out of the way of that,
Breaking ball that
it'll be
just
3-1.
Kind of scared Cage a little bit.
Cisneros definitely backed out
3-1
of the box
count now.
there. So he'll be up 3-1. Caps looking to record another out here. As Cisneros called strike two.
Hits the corner. We'll have a full
Be
count
full
for
count now.
Cisneros, who is pinch hitting for Caden Stance.
Love to see the young guy get a hit here. And he swings and misses, gets behind the catcher, so he will be aboard nonetheless.
Strikeout single.
So drop third strike. Cisneros takes advantage of that. Looks like we got another pinch hitter here. Going to be Caden Teal, another freshman for the Bombers.
Another pinch hitter.
Now batting for Eaton.
Bruno. Nope, sorry. Number 22.
Now batting for Eaton, number 22, Caden Teal.
So it'll be Caden Teal in place of the second baseman, Carter Stanky. Not sure on the defensive side of the ball what the Bombers are doing here, but I would have to imagine Caden Teal would be taking over the second base role from Stanky. He watches one over his head. Ball one.
Ball one. That one went behind him and over his head. We have got bases loaded.
Bases loaded here. Bombers up 18. As called strike there. Gets away from the catcher Atkinson. Bombers showing some good sportsmanship, holding their runners here after they ran wild in that first inning. Part of the reason they're up 18 here.
One out.
Caden Teal awaits the 1-1. That one misses a little bit high.
Bring the count to 2-1.
So it'll be just the second plate appearance for the freshman Teal. He's seen some action in the field perhaps. He's appeared in 4 games. Not sure what capacity. But he's ahead 3-1. Nowhere to put him for Eli Caps. As he's recorded just one out here in the bottom of the second. Teal swing and a miss. count will go to full.
So the pinch hitters working the count.
So Teal awaits that one. That one ducks out of the way. He'll be walking down to first. Corbin Chrisman will come in to score. It'll be 19-0 Bombers. Bottom of 2, 1 away.
Going to come in to score. Everybody will move and keep the bases loaded.
Another pinch
Now
hitter
batting for
looks like
Eden,
Wyatt
number
Wheeler
12, Wyatt Wheeler.
for the Bombers.
12, Wyatt Wheeler. Pinch hitting for number 8, Max Crosby. Max Crosby, the leadoff hitter for the Eden Bombers.
Wheeler with
He's already
2
got
plate
4
appearances so far this year. Good to see these freshman guys getting in here.
Good to see the Eden Bombers coach.
Wheeler, if I had to guess, will take over center field responsibilities for Rita Ball
19
when the
ball
Panthers
game.
come up
They're
to
still in
bat.
the bottom of the second.
As Wheeler watches one outside.
Ball 1.
What a good young talent here for the Bombers this year as they are fielding a JV team. It's always good to see that. You never know here at Eden.
1 out.
Just depends on the year if you're going to have a JV team. And what I understand, there is a decent JV schedule so far this year. I know their game tomorrow did get canceled. But just great to get those guys experience, you know. Especially in close games, they're not going to get a chance in the varsity level.
That one misses.
But playing a JV schedule definitely is going to help them out in the long run.
Going 1 for 1 on the season. So he
So Wheeler now ahead, 3-1. Eli Caps nowhere to put him. Bases are loaded here
the 3-0.
as Wheeler watches strike one.
Good job by Eli Caps.
Be 19-0. Bombers ahead. 1 away, bottom of the second inning. As Wheeler watches one outside, he'll head down to first. It'll be Corbin Olds, I believe, in to score.
Now batting number 20, Christian Owens.
Gage and Caden
So Wheeler with the walk.
third. Number 20,
Christian Owens over, no, not over the head, off the glove of the third baseman. He all he needs to do is step on the bag.
He's able to tag him.
Tags the runner, wow.
Confusion. He was gonna throw it
Brady
home.
Williams, that was kind of a hard hit ball by Owens. Line drive went off the glove of Williams and then landed at his feet. All he had to do was step on the bag there, but tags the runner. They'll be 2 away here for the Bombers.
Now batting for Eden, number 7, Jackson Klinger.
So Gage Cisneros scores on that one, 21-0 Bombers. Now 2 away.
The third baseman to give Christian Owens down to first.
So Christian Owens, hard hit ball there,
Drive is bounced off the third
reaches on the
baseman's
air.
glove.
Jackson Klinger now,
He's able to
pinch
still
hitter
get an out, so we do have 2
for
outs
Kyler
now.
Sapp
Base runners on first and second.
as he watches,
And
called
Kyler
strike
Sapp
one.
Takes first pitch for strike 1. Kyler Sapp struck out swinging. He's got a double and a single.
And that one's swing and a miss there by Klinger. It'll be 0-2.
Swings at that one. So 0-2 count for Eli Caps.
Another pinch hitter here.
Ahead.
Caps got him 0-2, looking to end this inning.
Here comes the pitch.
Klinger swing and miss. That one's in the dirt. The throw down to first, and will retire Klinger at first. Another rough inning there for the Panthers defensively. They give up 9. Bombers lead it 21-0.
21. Striker 0.
And we will head to the top of the third inning. Good to see some of these younger guys getting in. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Atkinson.
So we'll be here in the top of the third inning as Chrisman throws that one in the dirt, ball one. A couple of defensive changes here for the Bombers as they're starting to get their subs in. Owens goes from third to first. Caden Teal now in at second. Corbin Olds comes in from left to play short. As now Corbin Chrisman gets counted 2-1 here. Jackson Klinger out in left, Wyatt Wheeler in center. As that one's hit softly, Chrisman gloves it. Good hustle over there. Flips it to Owens. There's one away. Great job of Corbin Chrisman to come off the mound hard there. Maybe got a favorable bounce up into his glove. Flips it over, no problem.
Now batting right fielder, number 15, Corbin Cruz.
They'll be one away.
Their first batter for the Stryker Panthers, number 5, Walter Atkins.
Now the 9-hitter for the Panthers. Looks to get their offense going. Only one man has reached for them so far as they trail 21-0 in this one. Chrisman fires that one, gets past the catcher Cisneros behind the plate now. It'll be 2-0.
Defensive substitutions as they did pinch hit 3 different guys. Move some players around.
Chrisman working quickly now, misses a little low. It'll be 3-0.
Misses low 3-0. Number 5, Corbin Olds is on the mound now for the Eden Bombers.
Has that one called strike one. Cruz taken all the way there, it looked like. 3-1.
Got a little bit of velocity on him as he's snapping that catcher's glove. Was that still Chrisman? Oh,
As there's strike two.
yeah, it is Chrisman. It looked like a 5 on his jersey.
Yeah, it does.
Yep, Corbin Chrisman still on the mound there.
Full count here, swung on, fouled down toward the Bomber dugout. We'll do it again at 3-2. Chrisman trying to avoid his first walk of the day here.
Some velocity on his pitches.
Chrisman looking like he's feeling it here. Got to think those long offensive innings for the Bombers taking a toll as that one misses. No, he called strike 3. Probably a little slow to make the call there. As we'll be 2 away.
The batter, number 3, Bradley Williams.
Cruz looking for strike.
Second strikeout of the day for Chrisman.
That'll be the second out of
He's working quick. Looks like his velocity even picked up a little bit.
Williams.
You got to think those long innings. I mean,
Pitch for ball 1.
probably 20-plus minutes of the Bomber offense being out there. Chrisman just having to wait to get back out on the mound. So he misses outside there. No, called strike 1. 1-1. Working quickly here. Misses upstairs. 2-1.
2-1 count now as that one missed high.
I mean, he's working at a lightning pace here.
Bradley Williams, he grounded out. Or maybe popped
Again,
up
misses
for
high.
his last time.
3-1.
3-1
Bradley
count
Williams,
now.
the hitter for the Panthers as they've flipped to the top of their order.
That one
And
got
cut
him
on,
swinging.
missed. Count will go to full for the second batter in a row. Corbin Chrisman with the payoff pitch.
Full count.
In there, strike 3, sat him down.
So that'll be a
Excellent day for Corbin Chrisman. Continues on the mound. Bombers still lead it 21-0 as we head to the bottom of the third inning. Action now in the Bomber bullpen as Zane Stoll begins to warm. Bombers have 2 more games this week. 2 games we will be live streaming. Come back here Thursday, 5 p.m. as Bombers play Holgate in another BBC matchup. And then again on Friday. That one should be good. Fairview, very tough opponent, comes to town. Ryan Moore looking maybe to use Chrisman again in one of those games, as he's pitched very well today. But Stahl starting to warm now in the bullpen. Just joining us, Bombers lead it 21-0. We are in the bottom of the 3rd inning.
Leading off for the Bombers. In the bottom of the 3rd, number 9, Zane Oberlin.
So Oberlin, not technically a pinch hitter, but he will be batting for himself now. Braden Worley was the DH for Oberlin, but now he will take over. As that one misses inside, ball 1. Missed the first inning. Bombers scored 11 runs with 2 outs. Put up a 9 spot in the second. That's why they lead it 21-0. 5 errors on the day by the Panther defense. Not particularly great pitching either. This one certainly got out of hand. Bombers able to get in quite a few of their subs. Oberlin batting as he takes strike 1. 2-1. Oberlin's DH in the first 2 innings. Braden Worley had an absolute bomb. Deep center field. Really got the offense rolling in his first plate appearance in the first. Oberlin now up 3-1 in the count. St. Oberlin playing right field today for the Bombers. Batting .294, cut on and missed. So we're saying he's batting a .294 on the year. Is Eli Capps. The payoff pitch. Oberlin cut on and missed. First strikeout for Eli Capps.
Batter number 3, Corbin Chrisman.
It'll be the second strikeout for Eli Capps as he retired the last Bomber batter on strikes in the previous inning. Corbin Chrisman takes a breaking ball for strike 1. Had an almost perfect day on the mound, has Corbin Chrisman, only allowing 1 hit for the Panthers. Cap steals. One's hit high into left field. Coming on and makes the grab. What a sliding grab out there. Dylan Rivas. No, that was Daniel Donovan out there in left field with the sliding grab.
Now batting number 5, Corbin Olds.
So very quickly, 2 away here. Best defensive inning so far by the Panthers as Corbin Olds gets out of the way of one there. Corbin Olds, the 1-1, and he's going to get hit by a pitch for the 2nd time today.
2 hit by pitches for Corbin Olds. Hopefully mom and dad got the ice packs ready for him after this game.
It looks to be the 5th or 6th Bomber hitter that has been hit by a pitch so far today.
Now batting for Eden, number 25, Zane Stahl.
So Zane Stoll now in, batting for Lane Brandt in the number 7 spot. He drills that one, but it's going to get foul.
Foul, third baseman running over. That ball did stay in play. But
Yeah, it looks like it stayed in play, but no Panther able to get over there. Stoll was the man up in the Bomber bullpen at the beginning of this inning. Obviously at the plate now. So he'll probably be coming on for Corbin Chrisman once we flip this to the top of the 4th. Stoll has seen a couple pitch hit scenarios so far this year. as he takes ball high, 1-1. Corbin Old stands on first. First two Bomber batters were retired, 2 away here.
1-1 count, 2 outs.
Bombers looking to add to that big 21-0 lead they've built here. We're in the bottom of the third as Stoll takes strike 2.
As it looks like number 6 Eli Caps.
Stoll definitely has the power to put one out today here, especially with this wind blowing out toward center field.
Comes the pitch.
That one
Behind him.
gets behind him.
That'll be ball 2. Runner stays at first. As that
2-2.
does go back to the backstop. 2-2 count now, 2 outs.
So Eli Caps got a 2-2 count here on Stoll. Corbin Old stands on first with 2 away. That one's drilled left center, going back off the wall. Corbin Olds to third, Zane Stoll to second, and they will be held there.
Nice looking double for Zane Stoll.
Couldn't quite put that one out, but bounced that one off the wall. Good piece of hitting there with 2 strikes.
They are able to get it off the fence quick and into the cutoff man.
Batter number 13, Gage Cisneros.
So now Gage Cisneros climbs in with runners on second and third. 2 away here.
Last inning.
He hits that one slightly to third, and no problem over there for Will Donovan. Bombers don't plate any in that one, but they lead it 21-0. We head to the top of the 4th inning. Bombers up big here. It'll be Zane Stoll on the mound now for the Bombers as he and Corbin Chrisman flip places. Chrisman over to third.
Now pitching for Eden, number 25, Zane Stahl.
Corbin Chrisman
Leading off for Stryker in the top of the 4th. Number 22, Chandler Lloyd.
Corbin Chrisman nearly perfect today. He went 3 innings, gave up just 1 hit, struck out 3, only 1 base runner for Corbin Chrisman. So excellent today from that right-hander. Zane Stoll now takes over on the mound. Bombers up 21-0 here as some of the subs start to work their way in to the game for the Bombers. Look at Zane Stoll's pitching so far this year as that one's fouled back. He went 2 1/3 innings in 2 different games, so not a ton too many stats there to work from. That one hit hard into left center, and that one's going to get down for the second hit of the game. for the Panthers.
As they get the ball in quick to hold him at first.
So Chandler Lloyd with a leadoff single
Good job by the Stryker
off
Panthers
of Stoll.
getting off.
The batter, number 11, Daniel Donovan.
Daniel Donovan, the other lone hit for the Panthers today. He got a single way back in the first inning. As it'll be a runner on second. Stoll puts that one in the dirt. Runner stays put. Good block there by the freshman catcher, Cisneros. That one gets past him, and the runner will take off down to second is Chandler Lloyd. Stoll struggling to find it here as this is his second batter.
2-0 count. We are in the top of the fourth.
Be 2-0 to Daniel Donovan. That one skied high in the air. Owens ranges over at first, camps out under it, and makes the catch. Runner stays put at second. There'll be one away here in the top of the fourth.
The batter, number 4, Will Donovan.
And Will Donovan, excellent catch out in left field for the for the Panthers last inning. There's a runner on second. Stoll fires. That one skied high, back behind. Owens coming on hard. Cisneros could not find that one. So it'll drop harmlessly into the grass. It'll be 0-1. This will be Daniel Donovan with runner in scoring position out there on second. Chandler Lloyd leadoff single, advanced on a wild pitch. Big lead out there at second. Stoll never. That one's hit hard. Gets by Chrisman at third. And they'll send the runner. Jackson Klinger could not field that one cleanly out in left field. The throw over there to second. Not in time to get Daniel Donovan. Will Donovan, excuse me.
Bombers had a little bit of trouble getting the ball up out of his mitt, which allowed the runner to come in home.
So the Panthers scratch one across.
6, Eli Caps.
It'll be 21-1. Panthers score, and Zayden Stoll never even checked the runner. Will Donovan, good job of taking advantage there. Takes off. I mean, Stoll never even looked. Stoll never even checked the runner there. And Will Donovan keen on that to run to third. Throw down by Cisneros. Great throw. Just he had too big of a jump to be able to have a play down there at third. So now Stoll with one out, working from the windup. The squares the bunt. Great bunt, fielded by Stoll. The throw to first. Got Owens, now to home. But the run will score in time. I'm talking excellent bunt there by Eli Caps. You know, the not really safety squeeze there as Will Donovan didn't immediately take off toward the plate. He waited for the throw down to first
The batter,
by
number
Stoll.
19, Dylan Rivas.
But nonetheless, Will Donovan scores now 2-21.
Dylan Rivas up to the plate now.
That one misses inside. Ball one.
Now we're 21-2 game as the Stryker Panthers showing some.
Stoll working quickly here. Cut on and missed. High pitch there. Stoll loses the hat on that one. It'll be 1-1 with 2 away now. That one, whoa, watch out. End of the dugout for the Bombers.
Looks like nobody was hurt.
I think everybody got out of the way there.
Kids in that dugout.
Hopefully, anyway. Everybody seems to be all right. It'll be 1-2. Stoll fires. Great breaking ball there. Half swing, cut and missed. That will end the inning. So we'll head to the bottom of the fourth inning. Panthers score 2, makes it a 21-2 ball game. We'll be back for the bottom of the fourth inning.
Superstar Country.
Leading off for the Bombers in the bottom of the fourth,
Here by myself.
number 22, Caden Teal.
So it'll be Eli Capps up on the mound for the third inning of work for the Panthers. Bombers lead at 21-2 as most of their subs are now in the game. Caden Teal, one of those, in to play second base. He walked in his first plate appearance in this one. Cut on and miss there. 1-1 for Teal. Good day for baseball. Even better day if you're the Bombers in this one, as they've got a 19-run lead. We're here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Teal ducks out of the way of one there. It'll be 2-1. And Bombers been playing great against league opponents as of late. Their only loss comes to Montpelier, who leads the league, as Teal gets called strike 2. 6-6 overall. All signs point to moving to 7-6 on the year for the Bombers. Panthers come in at that one. Might have hit Teal. So he'll head down to first. Tried to get out of the way. That must have just barely got him, says the umpire. And the leadoff man will be aboard.
Now batting number 12, Wyatt Wheeler.
So Wheeler watches one in there. All one. Wheeler walked in his first plate appearance. And another one, another sub for the Bombers. And that one going to miss there. Caps had a great inning last inning. Bombers did not score in the third, but they've got the leadoff man, Caden Teal, on first with none away so far in this one. Swing and miss, foul tip. Wheeler will be at 2-1. Bombers hang on to this big lead here today. The Panthers will move to 1-9 on the year. They'll be 0-5 in the league. Hit hard, torch short, no play there. So it'll be station to station as Wyatt Wheeler is aboard. I'd count that as a single there. Got under the glove of Bradley Williams.
Now batting number 20, Christian Owens.
We've got time here. Okay, not sure. Maybe on the throwback to the pitcher, it got into the Bomber dugout. So runners advance another 90 feet. Yeah, so the throwback to Caps got away from him, went into the Bomber dugout. So it'll be second and third here with none away. Christian Owens now at the plate. He skies that one in the infield. First baseman arranging over. Pitcher, they all converge and nobody gets it.
Some confusion there by the first baseman and the pitcher.
First base, pitcher, and shortstop came all the way over, and nobody got that one. So Christian Owens now loads the bases for Jackson Klinger.
7, Jackson Klinger.
Runners stayed at second and third, so we will have bases loaded. Number 7.
Bombers up 21-2. We're in the bottom of the fourth inning. So that ball gets away from the catcher. 1-0 on Klinger.
Misses low and past the catcher. That'll be ball 1. Comes the 1-0.
Caps fires another ball high. 2-0 on Klinger. Stryker pitching has struggled in this one today, as is their defense. 6 errors on the day. There might be a couple more in there, especially with that last throw. Nonetheless, they are soldiering on. Only 10 guys on the Stryker roster here today. They might have a couple more that might be at a track meet, but You know, just got to hand it to these guys coming up,
Bases loaded.
showing up every day just to play. You know, not the results they like to see as far as wins and losses as Klinger takes strike one. But you got to hand it to them. Coming out here and giving it their all today.
Staying alive. That strike, a 3-1 count, no outs.
Caps from the windup. Klinger swing and miss. It'll go to a full count. He struck out last time he was up.
Full count.
Nowhere to put him here. Caps deals
That one
foul
swung
ball.
on
That
the
one got the
umpire
umpire.
taking a beating today.
Ooh, he goes down to a knee.
And that one got him in the arm, it looked like. Just
Having a rough day. The
just
second time
hurt.
he's been hit by
That one definitely hurt
the
him
ball.
both.
He's
on his
definitely down.
knees.
Not
That one
good
probably
to
not
see
foul.
that.
That was a hard
as
hit foul
coaches
ball.
come in to check on him, make sure he's okay.
Step away for 30 as they're going to check in on this umpire here on Z104 Superstar Country.
We'll be back once we are up and ready to play again here.
And welcome back here on Z104 Superstar Country.
Looks like we're about ready to play here. Gotta hand it to the umpire, showing some toughness today, as that was the second one that he's taken. That one definitely got the better of him there. So Jackson Klinger at the plate with the bases loaded. Full count, payoff pitch, swing and miss. And first base being occupied. And Caden Teal is going to score. So Jackson Klinger will be out. First base was occupied with bases loaded, but Caden Teal comes in to make it a 22-2 ball game.
Now batting number 9, Zane Oberlin.
So they'll be one away here as Caps records his third or fourth strikeout on the day. That one goes over the back of Corbin Olds. Excuse me, Zane Oberlin. Now we've got runners on first and second as he drills that one foul down the third base line. 16 hits for the Bombers in this one. Their offense certainly taking advantage of the not-so-great pitching by the Panthers here today. Oberlin watches that one in the dirt, 2-1. Again, one away. We are in the bottom of the fourth. Bombers 22, Panthers 2. His count goes to 3-1 on Zane Oberlin. Oberlin did strike out in his last plate appearance. He awaits the 3-1 here. That one's in there called strike 2. Good breaking ball there from Caps.
Usually I'm able to tell what kind of pitch is being pitched, but here at Eden, you're kind of on the third base line behind home.
The payoff pitch. Fouled high down the left field line, out of play. We'll go again at 3-2, 1 out. Beautiful day for baseball, up near 80. Cooling off a little bit here now. Thankful just to be playing chance of storms today. Those kind of held off. As Caps with the payoff. It's going to be outside. Oberlin's going to take ball 4. Will be bases loaded for Corbin Chrisman.
Now batting number 3, Corbin Chrisman.
Bombers look like they're going to complete the second run rule of the week. Great day yesterday at Fayette. They won 13-1 off the back of Lane Brandt's excellent pitching. He went all 5 in that one. Corbin Chrisman got things started on the mound for the Bombers. He, high pitch, tomahawked that one out into right field. It'll score Wheeler from third, station to station. Corbin Chrisman having a little fun with that one. That pitch was way above his hands. He kind of just chopped that one. But he'll be aboard.
The batter number 5, Corbin Olds.
So bases remain loaded, 23-2 now. Corbin Olds at the plate. He takes a good breaking ball there by Caps for strike 1. Corbin Olds been hit twice today. Got a double and a single. 2 for 2 on base all the time. That one hit hard toward third. Foul. So he'll be behind 0-2. Caps has done well when he gets ahead in the count. As he throws that one in a little high. Ball 1. Now 17 hits for the Bombers. They've been excellent at the plate. Lots of stolen bases. Once things kind of got out of hand, they stopped running too much. As that one misses high. Count evens at 2-2. It's good to see these freshman guys getting in. Corbin Olds, regular starter for the Bombers as he watches a ball in the dirt there, 3-2. But the rest of the guys that have got in, you know, the likes of Caden Teal, Stoll now on the mound, Cisneros behind the plate. Good to see those guys getting in and doing well. I mean, they've scored quite a few runs here for the Bombers, so good things coming up in the next few years for them, no doubt. As that one misses. That'll walk in another run as Olds heads down to first. He's 5 for 5 with on base today.
Now batting number 25, Zane Stoll.
So Stoll now at the plate. He doubled off the wall in his last plate appearance. Definitely has the power. Put one out on a day like today. Already seen one home run via absolute bomb off the bat of Braden Worley. Then a Little League home run for Carter Stanky as he had a good hit, then made it all the way around the bases on a couple poor throws. Bombers have really done it all today. Stoll ducks out of the way of that one. It'll be 3-0. Probably not going to get the green light here with the big 22-run lead for the Bombers. They're up 24-2. We are in the bottom of the 4th inning. One away. Caps works from the windup now. Stoll taking all the way there. It'll be 3-1. Now the pitch. Swung on, hit hard up the middle. Great job to glove that one. Throw to second. And he gets one. Double play. That one gets out into right field. Absolute great diving play by Bradley Williams at short. Throws it over there to second to record the second out. Throw to first. Kind of a wild throw there. Not able to get Stoll. A run will score. 25-2. So now
batting number 13, Gage Cisneros.
Cisneros at the plate with runners on the corners. He takes outside, gets away from the catcher. Stoll thought about going to second, but, you know, you got a 23-run lead. Probably don't need to advance on that one. Gage Cisneros got it, reached on a drop third and flew out in his 2 plate appearances so far today. Done a good job behind the plate in relief of Caden Stantz, your everyday catcher. Caps fires. That one's drilled left center. Coming on, makes the catch is Daniel Donovan. So that'll be the end of the 4th inning. We head to the top of the 5th. Bombers up huge, 25-2. 3 outs away from putting this one away. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Unleash your potential, grow your skills.
Leading off for Stryker in the top of the 5th. Number 20, Cooper Stuckey.
Take a Herculean effort if Stryker wants to get back into this game. They're behind 25-2 here as we kick off the top of the 5th. The swing and miss by Stuckey. Zane Stahl out there for his 2nd inning of work. He surrendered the 2 runs the Stryker Panthers scored last inning, as he is quickly ahead 0-2 on Stuckey. The Panthers would have to put up a 13-run effort here. Otherwise, this one's going to be over in 5. Stoll deals the 0-2, low and in the dirt, 1-2. Just a handful of hits for the Panthers, 3 on the day so far. Great breaking the wall by by Stoll. Froze the batter Stuckey, as we now have 1 away.
The batter, number 5, Walker Atkinson.
2nd strikeout for Stahl in his short inning and a 3rd so far, as he fires that one in a little outside, ball 1. He'll work quickly here. Again, ball low, 2-0. Walker Atkinson takes strike 1. In his 1 plate appearance today, he grounded out. Stoll likes to work quickly, as he gets that one in there just a little low, 3-1. No walks surrendered by Bombers pitchers, as that will stay that way. Cut and miss. Count moves to full. Stoll working off the first base extreme of the rubber. That one's hit over the head of Chrisman at 3rd. Number 5, Walker Atkins with a single.
Single to keep the Stryker Panthers alive.
Now batting for Stryker, number 32, Sean Buer.
So Buer comes to the plate now with a man on first. 1 away. Stoll from the windup. He needs to realize he's got a runner on, but he fires in there, strike 1.
Coming in to pitch hit for Corbin Cruz.
Does have a 23-run lead, but there he realizes he needs to work from the stretch.
First pitch comes in for a strike.
As that one's taken high, ball 1.
Inside and high for ball 1. Sean Buer, the only substitution that the Stryker Panthers have. So
That one a little bit inside, ball 2. Zane Stahl loses a hat just about every pitch so far. Needs to get that part of his game figured out. As breaking ball misses outside. 3-1. 1 away. Top of the 5th here. Stahl rocks, fires. That one's going to get away for ball 4. So Buer is on. There'll be the runners on first and second.
runners at first and second for the top of the Stryker Panthers lineup. Brady Williams.
The batter, number 3, Bradley Williams.
So Williams now flip the order. He is 0 for 2 on the day. That one hit hard into right center.
Into the right center gap.
Not able to get there, and time is over. And throws it to second. And Corbin Olds not able to glove that throw. So now the base is loaded here for the Panthers, showing a little bit of offense here.
That single for Brady Williams keeps the
Now batting, number 22, Chandler Lloyd.
So good single there by Williams.
5-2. So we need to see
Base is juiced, 1 out. Stahl works from the windup, breaking ball right back to him. And Corbin Olds, nobody knows where it's at.
pitcher's glove.
That'll score 1.
That will score one as Stahl tries to get
Just a real awkward play there. Hit right back up to Stoll. Got past him. I mean, it would have been a terribly hard play for him to make. Then Corbin Olds might have got lost with the umpire there. Just never saw that one. So it'll be 3-25. And that one up the middle to Olds. Steps on it himself to first. Got him for the double play to end the game. Corbin Olds, great to glove that one. Step on second, fire over to first in time. This one is all over. So it'll be 25-3. Bombers win. They improve to 5-1 in the BBC, 7-6 overall.
With the win,
Look at the Bombers pitching.
total record is 7 wins, 6 losses, and 5-1 in the BBC.
against a BBC foe, the Stryker Panthers.
His next game is Thursday.
Bombers really
Here at
played
home
excellent
versus the
all
Holgate
game.
Tigers. First pitch, 5
They had
o'clock.
one inning where they
Have a
did
safe
not
trip home,
score. That was
folks.
the third inning.
As we look up at the rest of the week, please join us for another live stream on Thursday as we play host to the Holgate Tigers in another BBC matchup. And then again on Friday as we host the Fairview Apaches. Quick recap of the game. Corbin Chrisman started the game excellent for the Bombers. Gave up 1 hit in 3 innings of work. Struck out 3. Didn't give up any runs. Zane Stahl came in relief. Pitched 2 innings. Gave up 5 hits, 3 runs, and struck out 2. Bombers hitting. It'd take too long to go through all that. They scored 25. That's all you need to know, folks. Braden Worley gets the highlight of the day. Absolute bomb into dead center field as the Bombers take this one. Great to see him playing good in the league. Hope to see you again here on Thursday. Have a good night.